Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Utep Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Missouri State head coach before the game. He understands this is going to be a tricky game emotionally for his quarterback, who transferred out and will be playing against some of his former teammates from last season. He told him, this is not about you, it's about us. Don't focus on your former teammates, focus on the guys who are snapping the ball with you. Ride for them, and you'll be just fine today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Miners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense as they take control of the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field. Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Sends it downfield. Got it down the field. And he scores! Touchdown Bears! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Utep Miners offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He had a very hard time throwing it to his own guys last time out. A 6-interception game in the loss. Power football with the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion of that out route. Sometimes those quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside. It's Jones. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Miners are facing 3rd and inches. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Colson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
949 rock star. 949 rock star. Kill. 814 choice. 814 choice.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Miners line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Green. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Utep has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And off to Jones. Picks up the first down. At the 45 on his way. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Oh, better look. Could be an alley. The 10. Touchdown, Utep. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Bear offense. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Made a defender miss. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri State. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henry. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Utep offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Colson. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Finds a tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, and how about it? Never a doubt. 4th down, you stick true to the RPO game and who you are. Hand the football off, make the right read, get the big 4th down conversion.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And it's nice to have guys like this on 3rd down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Colson. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
Pass interference. Off offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. RPO complete to open the drive. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he could not get loose on the run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Spins away from the defense. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Going to the run, it's Green. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. The run inside, it's Green. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Locklear. Under fire. He gets away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. They'll run it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 36, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Colson. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Missouri State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Bears send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make.
Got a little grass. Oh, sweet feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Moving away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Miners in the hurry up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a...
Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. On target over the middle. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And we talked to the coach about this last week. Were you worried about the ball security? Your QB put it on the deck last week. You can't continue to do that and survive, and he does it again, man. Make sure you're getting two hands on that football. Keep it tight. And if I'm the defense, man, I'm going to keep calling at that thing. I've already got it out once. I'm going to try to keep doing it.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Running inside, it's Green. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bears will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Miners head coach at the half. They are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oh my gosh, how do you drop that throw? My guy is wide open. That had 6 written all over it.
Wants to throw, it's Colson. Fires downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now. Right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Miners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Complete to the left. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion. And
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utep.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
that's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Trying to make magic with his feet. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
snags it and he's open. Bulldozes his way through. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Handoff, Joyner running left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Joyner again. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Pressure coming. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Number 36, set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the Utep sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on it if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Quickly to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And the beatdown has ensued.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. one back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. The give to the back. There's a crease. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically, already over 100 yards rushing, but look at the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Joyner again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Utep offense headed out to the field to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And off to Jones. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to pass. It's Colson. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Miners have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The run inside. It's Joyner. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Joyner again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for a man. It's Colson. Smith's got it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do.